What's up, buddy? It's What Jim, and this is a movie review for The Beatles 8 Days a Week, which is the touring years of The Beatles. And that being said, let's get started with the good. So I thought that the information it gave you was great in my opinion, and it told you information such as release dates of the albums and just when they were touring at specific venues, and even for a big Beatles fan like me, I still learned a few things from watching it. I thought it was paced very well. I usually use documentary things. There's always parts that I get a bit bored in. I wasn't bored in any of it. I felt like, um, and I thought the songs in the documentary were great, and I thought they were used at the right times. I also thought it was a great length as well. It didn't need to be longer, didn't need to be shorter. I thought it was a perfect length. I also thought it was very enjoyable as well. I was enjoying pretty much the whole thing. Like I said, there was no boring parts, so yeah, I did enjoy pretty much all of it. But that's me. There's one other thing for the good, which is all the footage is in color, which is my favorite part of the film. Probably that some of the footage is in black and white, but in this film they made them in color, which I thought was very clever the way it was done, and that was a pleasant surprise to see. I wasn't really expecting that. But now let's move on to the bad for the film. So I don't really have any problems, any bad parts about the film for me, but I still don't feel like it's perfect, because if it is perfect, it would have to be my top 10 films of all time, and I know it's not for me. Even though I'm a big Beatles fan, I just don't think it's quite up there in my top 10 films of all time. But I can't think of any problems with it at the moment, so for the time being, I'm just going to give the film a 9 out of 10. And that's it for the movie review for the Beatles, 8 days a week. I would recommend it for people who like the Beatles. You don't have to love the Beatles to watch it, but I would say you have to like the Beatles to actually pay interest to the film. Um, I'm not sure if there's like a 3 hour version of the film, because when I looked at the duration, it said 3 hours, but when we watched it on Sky Cinema, it was only an hour and a half. So I'm not really sure what the 3 hours was. If it is 3 hours, that's ridiculous length. It shouldn't be that long. So if it's an hour and a half, that's the perfect length. And that's it for the movie review for this film. There is one other thing I'm going to do, which is it's to do with the new Beatles film coming out 26th of August, I believe, and it's directed by Peter Jackson, and it's called The Beatles Get Back. There's already a sneak peek for it, which I really enjoyed. I've seen that a couple of times now, but I wanted to read some more information about it, so let's just go ahead and do that very quickly. Right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the information we can gather on the Get Back film. So it's going to be releasing 26th of August this year. Well, that's the initial release date, and the original release date was the 25th of November. What else can we find about it? I guess we could just go onto Wikipedia and see what we find out. What we can find out about it. So it's a 3-part documentary series directed and produced by Peter Jackson. It covers the makings of the Beatles from 1970 album Let It Be, which had the working title of Get Back, and draws from the material originally captured from for director Michael Lindsay Hoggs, for the 1970 documentary of the album, and each episode being about 2 hours in length. Wow, so quite a long length for each episode. And the Beatles Get Back challenges long-time assertions that the original project was entirely marked by ill feeling, and that the friendly, I don't know what that says, between the Beatles had dissipated or something like that. It will premiere on Disney Plus on the 25th, 26th, 27th of 2021, which I think isn't that the release date, or is it August this year? Let's just go and check. So it says initial release date. Yeah, it looks the original release date was 25th of November. Looks like they brought it forward a few months, or is it the 25th of November? If you know the exact release date of this, let me know in the comment section below. But I'm really looking forward to this film. I thought it was just like one film. I didn't know it was 3 different films, and I think it's just on Disney Plus. I don't think you can watch it anywhere else, but luckily for me, I've got Disney Plus. That's really all there is to see for the Beatles Get Back film, and I'm really looking forward to watching this 3-part movie. whenever it comes out. So that's it for this video. On Thursday, I'll be doing a game review for the Ezio collection. So if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed, that'll be a video I'll be doing on Thursday. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Peace and love, and ciao.